The multi-billion-dollar diet industry thrives on your belief that healthy food is simply out of reach. And it's a brilliant marketing strategy, isn't it? It makes you believe that the only way to get in the best shape of your life is to simply just buy their expensive miracle powders. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful ways to eat healthy and get in the best shape of your life without draining your bank account. You'll learn how to navigate grocery stores like a pro and shift your mindset from scarcity. Hi friends, now you probably have heard it all. You need to spend more to be healthy. Organic is probably the only way. Those new packaged detox teas are a must-have. Now, the diet industry loves to convince us that wellness is a luxury item and a privilege for the wealthy. And maybe you've tried it all. The overpriced pills, the miracle products that promise to melt the fat away. You see influencers with their perfectly curated kitchens, and you think, I could never afford that. So you feel stuck, frustrated, and simply just like a failure. And you're left believing that your financial situation is the roadblock to your health. Now let's get real for a second. According to research, Americans spend over $70 billion a year on weight loss products and services. That's billions of dollars, and yet obesity rates keep climbing. Why is that? It's because the industry sells temporary quick fixes instead of sustainable, affordable, long-term solutions. They sell the idea that you can simply buy your way to health. And when it doesn't work and you're left feeling defeated with an emptier wallet and the same weight struggles. But what if I told you there's another way? What if you can flip the script on the diet industry and build a body and life that you actually love without the high price tag? It's about being intentional and not impulsive. And today we're going to dismantle the myth that health and wellness is expensive. We're also going to put together a strategy that's not only going to help you get healthy and in the best shape, but also to empower you to feel in control of your actual health and your finances. So let's dive into the 5 ways to eat healthier on a budget. Now, before we even get into the food, let's talk about a major mindset shift. You must stop buying into the lie that you need to spend a fortune to be healthy. The diet industry wants you to believe that a $6 latte is a simple joy, but a bag of $3 lentils is simply overspending. You need to start seeing budget-friendly options not as a sacrifice, but as a smart, empowering choice. Think of it this way. Every time you choose an affordable whole food, you're not just saving money. You're telling the diet industry that you don't need their expensive junk. You're voting with your dollars for your health and your financial freedom. And this mindset shift is the foundation of everything we're going to go ahead and talk about today. Now, before you even set foot into a grocery store, go online and check the weekly store flyers. The grocery stores are literally screaming at you to buy certain items on sale. But don't let them tell you what to eat. Let them tell you what's cheap this week. If you see that certain brand of oats, a type of produce like sweet potatoes, or a specific cut-on meal on sale, build your meal plan around it. For example, if you see chicken thighs off, you know this week is a great time for chicken stir fries, baked chicken with veggies, and possibly chicken soup. It's a proactive, more savvy way that ensures that you're not only saving money, but you're also not being tempted by impulse buys. It's like a cheat code for your budget because you're using their sales to your advantage instead of letting them dictate on your spending. And of course, based off of this, you're going to create a list before you even step into the grocery store. Now, next up is the international aisle. This is going to be your gold mine. Don't simply walk past it. Go into it. It's a treasure trove of cheap, nutrient-dense foods. You can find massive bags of lentils, beans, and rice for half the price of the smaller branded bags that are in the main aisles. Plus, you can find spices at a fraction of the cost. A whole bag of turmeric for what the main aisle charges for a tiny jar. That little adventure down the aisle just saved you 20 bucks. Now, the bulk food section is your secret weapon for healthy carbs and fats. You can buy exactly what you need in terms of oats, rice, and even spices, saving you money on packaging and preventing food waste. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the delicious, budget-friendly foods that will be your new best friends. We're going to focus on cheap, filling, nutrient-dense foods. So let's go ahead and start with incorporating more plant-based protein. Think your beans, your lentils, chickpeas. They're ridiculously cheap, and a single pound of dried lentils can cost under $2 and provide multiple servings. They're packed with protein and fiber that will keep you full for hours. A big pot of lentil soup or chili can last you for days, providing you with multiple meals for a fraction of the cost of a takeout meal. Now, don't feel pressure to buy all of your produce fresh. Frozen fruits and veggies are often cheaper and just as nutritious, and they won't go bad in a week. Frozen broccoli, spinach, and mixed berries are perfect for stir fries, smoothies, or even a side to your meal. A bag of huge frozen veggies can be as little as $3 a bag. Now, oatmeal is the quintessential cheap, healthy breakfast. A large container of rolled oats can cost a few dollars and provide weeks worth of meals. Top it with fresh berries or a dash of cinnamon, and you have a breakfast that will keep you satisfied until lunch for less than $1. And don't forget the eggs, around 20 cents per egg. Once again, of course, check the flyers. They can be a fantastic, cheap source of protein. Scrambled, hard-boiled, and an omelet. Eggs are a quick and easy meal that will help build muscle and help you stay full. Now for meal prep. The idea of meal prepping a week's worth of perfectly portioned containers can feel overwhelming. So let's go ahead and scrap that. Instead, think of it like building blocks and try the cook once, eat thrice rule. So instead of meal prepping the same meal every day for the week, which can simply lead to food boredom and wasted food. For example, cook a whole chicken on Sunday. On the first night, you eat it roasted with some roasted vegetables. Second night, you shred the leftover chicken for chicken salad wrap. And by the third night, you use the rest of the chicken to make a nourishing chicken broth, a delicious and hearty soup. This strategy stretches your dollar and keeps your taste buds satisfied. So instead of a week of boring pre-made meals, you have a fridge full of options. A tub of rice, some roasted veggies, a container of tuna salad, a dozen hard-boiled eggs. You can mix and match all week long. It's about being smart, strategic, and savvy. Now let's go ahead and talk about the healthiest, cheapest macros for your goals, starting with cheap, healthy protein sources. So go ahead and forget expensive protein powders for now and go ahead and swap them out for canned tuna, mackerel, sardines. They are a powerhouse of omega-3s and are incredibly cheap. Think of them as tiny little superheroes. Use tuna to make a killer tuna salad with Greek yogurt. Toss it with some pasta and veggies. I mentioned it before, but it deserves another shout out. Eggs are a perfect source of healthy proteins and fats. Hard boil a dozen on Sunday, and you've got a grab and go snack for the entire week. You don't have to buy expensive chicken breasts. Buy a whole chicken. It can often be cheaper by the pound, but still check the flyers for sales. You can roast it, eat the meat for a few meals, and then use the bones to make your own healthy, delicious, gut-healing broth. It's zero waste and high value strategy. Now for smart carbs and fats. For your complex carbs, you can go ahead and cook a big batch of quinoa or brown rice from your bulk bin haul. These are fantastic building blocks that you can use as a base for your stir-fry bowls or salads all week long. And for your fats, instead of buying expensive avocado oil, buy a large container of quality olive oil or coconut oil from a warehouse club or that international aisle that we talked about. A little goes a long way. And finally, let's go ahead and bring it all together. A simple, actionable strategy that will help you stay within a $10 a day budget for your health and your wellness. This isn't just about weight loss. It's about a holistic, sustainable, healthy lifestyle. Now for breakfast, we can go ahead and start off with a bowl of oatmeals with frozen berries. And for lunch, a large bowl of lentil or bean soup. For snacks, an apple. And for dinner, a baked chicken breast with a side of roasted vegetables. That's less than $10 a day. And you're eating nutritious, filling meals. It's not just about the money. You have the power to transform your health and your life right now. And it doesn't have to cost a fortune. So if you're ready to take back control, to eat healthy, get in shape, and to do it all on your terms, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and share it with a friend. And let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check the links in the description if you need additional support. And I'll see you in the next video.